Hey guys, my name is JD House. I am part owner of JMG Motorsports. I think we're going to start a YouTube channel. We see some cool stuff. We do some cool stuff. We're a small little LS performance based shop here in Tulsa, Oklahoma. I say small because the three of us have day jobs still, and we work part-time out here. Work part-time but put in full-time hours. My brother-in-law owns a modified dirt team, and he started a YouTube channel, and it kind of got me thinking, like, there's a bunch of cool stuff that us automotive enthusiasts, racing enthusiasts, we get to see and do that not everybody gets to see. So I'll let Kyle say that we copied him. That's fine. We admit it, Kyle. We copied you. But anyways, so just trying to give you guys a rundown. We're a little LS performance shop. We venture off in 6L80s and 6L90s. We tune, build engines, rebuild transmissions, cam swaps, bolt-ons. DOD deletes and trucks was kind of what really got us started. We are very efficient at trucks, believe it or not, even though we haven't touched a truck in probably 5 or 6 months. We're well known in the G8 community. That's my personal G8. It will be referred to as our shop G8. It's an LSA setup, stock bottom end, stock 6L80. It's got a ZL1 cradle swap, so it's got the 9.8-inch rear diff with the axles. The front suspension's off of a Fitchin Camaro. Their stuff's all aluminum. Knock some weight off up there. It is PRC ported heads, Smallwood custom grind cam. It's running a 945 lower, stock upper, 1000cc injector, 1200cc injectors, CTSV with Vaporworks fuel pump with an aux kit from one of our local sources who supplies with our aux setups. Justin White tuned it on a cool night, 13 pounds of boost. On a hot night, about 12 pounds of boost. She's pretty rowdy. Yeah, so that's kind of like our G8. The G8 people, all the local G8 people come to us with a lot of questions. Even if we don't work on their cars, we try to help them out, And then because of the LSA stuff, we kind of hauled off in the CTSV world. And I'm not going to say that we are known locally yet, but we have a couple of fast ones running around. One of them actually moved to Dallas, and that's CTSV Kev on YouTube. Check him out. We did the original build on that car. I think DMS has taken over because I think he's done a couple more mods since then, but it's a Justin White tuned car as well. That's another cool thing about us. If you're in Oklahoma and you want to get tuned by Justin White calls us first and asks us if we want to touch it. Justin likes to have his stuff inspected before he remote tunes. So, yeah, if you want Justin White tune in Oklahoma, hit us up. We'll get it linked up and, drop off your car. We inspect it, change plugs, check transfer fluid level, make sure everything's ready to go. So everything will be seamless with Justin White. And then we'll handle all the remote tuning stuff, all the emailing, and then call you when it's done. We've done that a good handful of times now. We tuned a C7 Pro Charge Stingray through him. That's a road racing car. It actually left this morning. We did a track prep fluid service on it for the trans and stuff. I think he's got a couple of fall events he wants to go run. Trying to think if there's anything else. I don't know what we're going to name our channel. I was thinking about just JMG Motorsports, but my business partner, Bobby, who is my best friend, and he kind of wants to said something about naming it something, kind of cool. So I don't really know yet. Garrett is my cousin-in-law technically, but we've been more like brothers for about the past 4 years. He handles all of our in-house tuning. You're going to see me and Bobby a lot, probably 90% of the time. Garrett, he works 2 weeks out in the oil field and 2 weeks home, but he handles our books, parts ordering. He tunes our in-house stuff. So Garrett is a big behind-the-scenes guy. He does wrench. He doesn't wrench as much as we do, and that doesn't mean that he's not a huge part of who we are, because he is. keeping me off the computer from having to order parts and stuff and pay bills and all that. It's huge because I can come home from my day job and get started out here. Just kind of give you all a little bit of a background. Bobby is a mechanical engineer. He has a lot of experience with bearing and gear design for hydraulic winches and rotators. Garrett is a mechanical engineer by his college degree, but he's worked for a big oil firm here in Oklahoma since he got out of college. He was a drilling engineer, and now he's a superintendent, I think, or a company man. I can't remember. I get lost in their chain of command. But anyways, he goes out in the field and he's over drilling rigs. He's a very busy person. I am an Army vet, and I am a mechanical assembler right now for a military contractor. Can't tell you anything else. But that's who we are. We're the little shop that could. We're trying to make it big. It's going good. Probably going better than what we want to give ourselves credit. Passionate about this stuff. We don't just build it and send you on your way and never talk to you again. We have customers we go out to the track with. We pull plugs, we read plugs, we will walk timing in, or Justin White, if it's a Justin White tune car, Justin will remotely walk some timing and make some feeling, like help our customers achieve the fastest possible track time that they can. We'll help them on, with our little bit of knowledge on suspension if they have an adjustable suspension car. Ice down their ice tanks, all kinds of stuff like that. So, like I said, we aren't just some wrench turners and tuners. Like, we are very passionate about the automotive industry and going fast and making loud noises. I mean, yeah, that's who we are. This is kind of the setup here. It's a 30 by 30 by 12 pole barn with two 9,000 post lifts. This is about the cleanest this shop will be, probably in all the videos. When you work day jobs and then you get out here, you eat dinner with your family and come out here about 6:30, 7 o'clock. It'll be midnight, 1 o'clock in the morning sometimes before we head inside. The pole barn is at my house, on my property. We clean. We probably clean thoroughly one good day a week. We cleaned last night, and when we also had to do a little bit of work last night, so you can already see we've already started our week collection of tools. We do manage to stay organized, though. I know some people will probably get a little stressed out during future videos, but I promise we stay organized. We haven't sent a customer's car out with the wrong part or somebody else's part. We have these plastic tubs and we have these big builds, and we put all the parts and we'll write on the tub like whose car it belongs to and all that stuff. I'm just trying to think. I guess we all kind of got started because, like everybody else, we all kind of hot rodded in our teenage years, and then got to making a little bit of power and started having to depend on other people. And I personally had a crappy tune from a local tuner that cost me an exhaust valve. And mechanics always blame the tuner. I know, tuners always blame the mechanics. That's just the way life is. But anyways, at that point I realized, I think we all, our little group realized, like, it's time that we learn how to do this stuff ourselves, because it's kind of hard to trust other people. And, if you're ever a customer of ours, we're going to shoot you straight. We practice integrity. We pay extreme attention to detail. I mean, 2 engineers and then a Army veteran. The military is big on attention to detail and integrity. If I do something that keeps me laying awake at night, I screwed up, and I don't like that feeling, so I'm not going to do that. We do a lot of maintenance on our family's vehicles too, because they all seem to have GM stuff. Sadly, all their stuff needs work whenever we're extremely slammed, so we're not going to bother the channel with some videos like that of any of that stuff. Coming up this week, we're tuning a lifted 6.2 8L90 Gen 5 Chevy truck on E with headers. Garrett's pretty excited about that. It's going to be one of his first 8L90s to tune. We got to get the G8 ready for Streetcar Takeover, and then because they're coming to town next weekend, and then Garrett has a CTSV, full bolt-on ported blower setup on E. We did most of the track prep on it last week, but we got a little bit of stuff left to do. Me, we like to test stuff. Even though with our connections that we have with some subject matter experts, we still like to venture out and just try our own thing. I tried something in the valve body, trying to get my car to shift a little bit faster, and well, now it won't shift into fourth at wide open throttle. So one of our transmission guys is sending us a little home recipe valve body kit that is proven to work. And he said we're gonna get this thing dialed in, and I guess we're gonna listen to him for a little while until we decide we want to do something else on our own again. But anyways, that's kind of who we are. It's what we do. I will upload some more content. We're pretty slow until about Tuesday, so maybe do a video of our G8 and our V. I don't know if you guys are interested. They're pretty sweet cars. The LSA blower is amazing. I don't know why you wouldn't have an LSA blower if you're going blower. But yeah. So anyways, that's it. That's JMG Motorsports. That's who we are. It's what we do. Thank you guys for tuning in. Give us a follow, subscribe. I really don't know what all this means yet. We're just gonna see what happens. Take it easy, guys.